Standard.
One time, it's got to be Lego. Passing the prime. Them girls, them a come, them a feel alive. One by one, them a step in on me yard, them a enter.
Hey lovelies, welcome to and welcome back to Love Jhanelle. In this video, I'm revisiting my can't braid method. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it in the description, and I'm also going to add a card to this video. But I'm just using that method in order to make a base for your crochet braids. Now the method is the same. The biggest difference is the size of the braids, and the way I did braid them allowed me to have 3 different parts at the front. It was quite a versatile style. And I'm sure if you get very creative with the parting and the plaiting where they lay, you can get a almost vixen-like finish to your hairstyle. Now as you saw, I made a part from one corner of my hair across the top to the other. Then I made a center parting. It's neat because that's going to be my main part in the middle. And between the center parting and my ear, I make another part that's going to be a side part. I do the same on both sides. So now you see I'm adding the gel. This gel doesn't give much hold, but it's going to help hold my hair in place while I'm plaiting it down. I don't plait all the way to the end, just halfway, just enough to reach the next plait that I'm going to make. I move on to the other plait. I'm going to do the same exact thing with all 4 of the plaits, and then I'll move on to the next step. Now once you have all 4 plaits, you're going to go on to the next stage. You're almost making a cane row or corn row. You stagger the part almost like a bricklayer would stagger bricks. So you're not going to continue it straight. You start further down and continue. Now the second part, I'm going to open it up just like in my can't braid tutorial, and you're adding the first braid to the second one and you're plaiting it down. You don't go all the way to the end. You never really have to go all the way to the end unless it's the last braid. And then you take that plait and you add that one to the other one in the same exact way. You just repeat that step on the other side. Now, like I mentioned before, you can get as creative as you want, part it however you see fit. If there is a certain way you like to wear your hair, try and make sure the plaits are in that section bundled up, so you can do a center part if you wanted to, or if you want some up, some down, you part it in that way. My main concern was having 3 nice parts at the front, and that's why I did it this way. So after I do the 2 sides, I then go ahead and add the bottom in. Now I posted my can't braid method a few years ago, and since then I've noticed quite a few can't braid variations. People using plaits instead of braids, or using twists instead of braids to make a base for their crochet braids. In all of them, I've noticed one common thing: they're not able to disguise the ends as effectively. If their hair is longer, it's difficult to disguise the long plaits coming down. I've seen someone label their video lazy girl method and actually gotten a needle and thread out to sew the ends down. And to tell you the truth, I'd be too lazy to do any of that. Now I decided to do a crisscross right here. If you do want to do a vixen-esque type of look, I would suggest you just go straight up using the braid on the side that you're at, so you don't do the cross. I wasn't planning to part my hair in 2 all the way at the back, so I didn't really need that. I crossed them over. But you can go ahead and do the same style like I said, and just go up instead of across. Now I made 3 sections at the top. You can go ahead and make 2 if you're going to do a part from the front of your head all the way back, but I didn't really want that style, so I did the part. I crisscross them over, and then I am taking a leg from the top and a leg from the bottom, and I'm going to use that middle section there and plait it all together.
Come them I feel alive. One by one, them a step in a me yard, them a enter, them be 2 by 2. Ooh wee, go low. Man I tell him me then go slow. Them a feeling on my vibe and see the girl them go down. Ooh wee.
Again, I'm going to do the same on both sides. Then you're going to take the 2 legs that you have made and join it to the one in the middle. So all of your ends are tucked in. There's no needle and thread required. There's no giant plait that you have to disguise with the hair. It's all neat and flat. You just have that one plait to tuck in and you're good to go. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or suggestions, anything to improve this method, you let me know in the comment section down below. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video and you are not a subscriber as yet, I would suggest you just hit that button and subscribe. It's free to do so and you have nothing to lose. Now I'm just adding a bit more gel to the front. This is a hardening gel this time. I think I was using either Got2b or Gorilla Snot. I think it was the Got2b here, and I just tied it down. And when I took it off a few minutes later, I added the hair. I'm going to have a video for this installation coming up soon, so look out for that. If you feel like you've learned something new from this video, spread the knowledge and share the video. Until next time, lovelies.
Why don't you check out some more videos on Love Jhanelle?